No one ever really dies. You believe that?
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cleveland Browns. The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Yard loose, incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Fourth down, here's Penix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here we go, Jack. Let's go.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Oh, they didn't put... Come on now.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long here for Sanders. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Flipping through, Brock.
They just played, you know what?
Script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. This one, take it in. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Penix on 3rd down.
No, sir.
Arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
If you keep it stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Come on. That's Dragon 6, 19, Tiger.
They'll go play action for Sanders.
Come on, man.
It closes
What
in
the
on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
It's a loss of 8.
What?
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Let's go.
Oh.
Go.
It's Ford on 3rd. He stopped just before he can move those chains, then brings it 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
6, ready.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Browns getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. And he's got it. It's in close. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sanders going to look to throw.
Throw the ball.
Goes haywire.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Get to it. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you got to take care of the football. You can't be
trying to play no games.
Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 1.
Robinson again here on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of a yard brings up
third down, it's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Play fake, Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon first down. Motioning him from the slot right. A toss now to Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Penix working from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. From the gun on 3rd, Penix. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Hell yeah.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. From pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Penix facing a 3rd and long. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, Petty.
Sanders setting the pass. will grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
16 yards.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the
Let's go
49-yard
now.
line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders.
What the fuck?
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Bro,
Looking
what
for
the
his wide receiver there.
what in the flying pickup going on?
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Going again here, Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
From the pistol, it's 4. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Check, check. Bronco 80. Check out.
To throw now is Sanders. Dumps it off to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. Come on.
Here's Sanders now. That one connects.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
Cleveland touchdown.
Close the door.
The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
They'll go for 2 here. Sanders bringing the Browns to the line. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead.
Makes the score Browns 8, Falcons 3.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Mooney downfield,
What?
and he has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's
Oh, you
marked
trying to
down
play with my
at the
emotions,
32-yard
okay.
line. Offensive line fast.
Trying to play with me.
Penix now on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone.
Oh,
This
sir.
is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Penix is going to throw again.
No, sir.
Got it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. It's Penix yet again.
Oh, my goodness. I missed the damn sack.
The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback,
Missed
the
sack.
first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Got it. Ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Ford. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 60
Stop it
Vikings,
right now,
60
man.
Vikings.
Sanders going to throw here on first. He says to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
The 39-yard line.
Get it. Cougar, nice. Go.
On first down, here's Sanders. Isn't holding up. They're able to
Oh,
drop it.
stop it right now.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 46.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders.
Oh,
And there's a
my
man there.
goodness.
It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
I seen him sitting right there. Why did I throw that?
But you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem with this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
It goes for 32 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity in the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready. 70.
Putting a receiver in motion. 9-quarterback run here. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 1918.
Here's Robinson. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. And bring the tight end left. Now a handoff to Algiers. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
Good son.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. He'll go quickly to the right. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, ready.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
49-yard line.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Browns 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts.
Brings up 2nd.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
19 tight, 19 tight, Cowboy 80, Dragon 60. Hurt.
Still sticking with the passing game. This one's caught. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle.
Oh, shit.
And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
15.
he's set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, man. Great game.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run.
Oh, I know it went. Oh.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium. On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He rolls to his right. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the gun, a run for Henry. They were able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Lamar now from the gun. This one to Andrews outright. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. Throws caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They give up the middle to 4. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it.
Here we go.
They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Panther 60.
Now Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
A 5-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over.
He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 180. Press up.
One of the tight ends motions right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting. Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Air it out on 3rd. Tries time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Play action, Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
180.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
We've got a screen to the running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Jackson now on third. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught for the first. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10. Lamar throwing again. Escapes out to the left. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative
same goddamn plays over and fucking over, bro. Nobody can't think for their motherfucking self.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far.
Ridiculous, man.
They set for themselves.
Tyler looped after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left half.
Man, I know, man. It just, whatever.
Drive off with a touchdown. That's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board.
All these niggas ride these YouTubers.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Here's Ford running right. This is ahead for about 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. If this is close, ball up to the 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
70 Timberwolves.
Third and short here, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Jackson. Dump off to his fullback. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back now, pressure coming. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His back, Derrick Henry, was the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make them pay and punish him their physical.
To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they're high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. And again, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket.
Man, get the fuck. Get your punk ass out of my motherfucking bladder, dude.
Inside the 15.
Same old dumbass shit,
Plays in the
dude.
game so